Can everyone hear me in the back? Yes? Thumbs up? All right, good. Well, first, welcome to Wahoo Bay, as well as the program launch of Ramase Lajan, which also translates as picking up money. But first, I want to know, does anyone need help with translation? Okay, are you gonna? Did you say you were gonna translate for him, or did you want someone else that can help with translation? Okay, we'll have someone that can walk through all the specifics of the program. So, well, I want to thank everyone for coming here today. And I'm Bob Goodwin. I'm the CEO of Executives Without Borders. We're an organization, we're an NGO that our mission is to get business people involved in solving the greatest humanitarian challenges around the globe. And our role in this whole project has really been to bring together really smart people to find out a solution to this problem. And so with me here today, I want to introduce Jason Berger from CSS, that is International Holdings, which is a company, a U.S. company that's been working here since right after the earthquake. We've got Stefan Sajus from Haiti Recycling. He's the VP of Haiti Recycling, and his family has had a company here for over 40 years, has been involved in recycling materials since the mid-90s. And then also Clint Kimmel from Samaritan's Purse, who's the implementing partner, the first implementing partner on the ground for this project, and is the livelihoods manager. And honestly, we wouldn't be here today if not for these gentlemen. And it's really Stefan and his dad that really taught us what it takes to recycle plastic and product in Haiti. And what are the challenges, what are the nuances, and how to create a system that's going to work for those challenges. And then the guy that's really been the workhorse on this team to actually create the solution that's going to work and all the equipment that's needed has been Jason Berger and the rest of the CSS team. And I think you might meet him later, but Claude, the fabricator of the baler and also the container and the equipment, is just an absolute genius. And what you're going to see today is that every single thing that was made was done by Haitians. And this is a program that's about employing Haitians and empowering them as business leaders, and to have them have an income that's going to allow them to support their families. And then with Clint, it's really, Samaritan's Purse has really been that organization to say, we get it, we understand it, this needs, someone to really take this forward and figure it out. And they've been doing some amazing work in City Soleil to make this happen. And so the first franchises are going to go into the City Soleil area to really help with the situation there. And this is one of those amazing programs that not only creates jobs, but helps the environment and also helps the health situation. And I think we all saw during the cholera outbreaks how the environment and how the conditions on the ground in the environment really translated into greater infection rates. And I think a big part of that was the canals that are so clogged up with plastic. If you have water in the canals that has cholera in it, there's other waterborne diseases. When the rains come, the water can't flow through the canals, so what happens? It flows into homes, it flows into streets, and that illness then is transferred to the people. And I think that's why we saw, when the rains come, the cholera rates go up. And so this is a problem that is vital to life, as well as an opportunity to provide an opportunity to create great jobs. So right now there is plastic collection that's happening in Haiti, and people are getting paid for the plastic they collect. The only problem is there's really only one place in Haiti that's doing it at any type of scale, and that's at Stefan's facility at Haiti Recycling. So as you can imagine, there's all these people, some walking 3 hours from where their community is on one of those pull carts that has 250 pounds of plastic that they then will walk to Haiti Recycling. They'll get paid, and it takes them, because there's huge lines of people that bring in their plastic, it takes most of the day to then get paid. So the reality is, if we want to increase the amount of plastic that's being collected, if everyone was going to go to Haiti Recycling's facility, there's no way possible, because you'd be having people wait for days and days to get paid for their plastic, and then to get back to their homes. So the only solution that really makes sense is to have a center in their neighborhood, or at least close to their neighborhood, where they can get paid the same exact price as they would get paid at Haiti Recycling. So right now, the price for a bottle like this, a water drinking bottle, is 3 gourds a pound. And as this program starts, it's going to be 4 gourds a pound. And so they can walk all the way to Haiti Recycling if they want, or with these centers, they can get paid that exact same amount at that center. And that creates the right incentive for you to, if you're collecting plastic, whether you're a family that's deciding to collect some plastic, or whether you really want to go into this as a business, you've got that place right by you where you can get paid. And then that creates a system so across the country where it's the same price. And then it's okay, well, I'm a franchise owner, how do I ultimately make money off of this? So the thing is that when they will then take the plastic, they will compact it, because 90% of this is air, so it doesn't make sense to be transporting air in trucks around the country. And I think you all have seen that. Who here has seen the huge trucks with the big super sacks of plastic that are just absolutely overflowing? And if you haven't seen it, I'm sure now that I mentioned it to you, you're going to see it the next time you're driving around on the streets of Haiti. But so it makes sense to compact that plastic and then get it to Haiti Recycling. So they will get exactly the same amount that they paid out back from Haiti Recycling, to include another gourd to cover their costs per pound, as well as a 15% profit margin on top of it. Because the goal of this is that people can profit, and this is ultimately immediately sustainable once that this center is set up. And so obviously, if you've got a situation like that where you're getting paid back per pound, so it's an incentive as well for the people to work really hard. Because the more they work and the more plastic they collect, obviously the more profit they will make to be able to support their community. So, and those guys will get into more of the details of this, but each center, we estimate is going to have 6 to 8 formal jobs as part of the center. So 6 to 8 people that are running it, that are weighing the plastic, that are collecting it from the peddlers, that are paying out, that are running the operation, the business. And then obviously for those who are bringing the plastic to the peddlers, there's a lot of informal job creation that's also supported. So if you think about in Haiti, one person that has a job is supporting 5 to 10 dependents. One collection center provides a lot of opportunity for a lot of families and a lot of people to have money in their pocket and then to invest in themselves, whether that's for food or whether that's for education. But we want to make sure someone has a job where they can then reinvest in the livelihood of their families. We'll get into more of those details, but I first want to turn it over to Stefan to talk about how this, as this plastic is increased and collected, how this drives some incentives in his business to make further investment in jobs and in capabilities in Haiti. So with that, Stefan.